Welcome back, everyone. We're back to another stream, so I'm just going to be going ahead and continuing where I was up to before. So, with this here, we needed to bring this back a little bit. And then bring it up. There's at least one here that needs to be brought up. Oh, and that one's too far over here. Hey, Ryden. How you doing? Okay, let's go this way, and then where's that other one? There's one other controller, I swear, that's around here because of the way that this is. Hey, everyone. I see you coming in now. Let's try and delete that vertex there and that one. Oh, wait a minute. Is that because... Oh, I think I get it. I think it's because of how I've done this. Okay. Not too sure about this. Can we, like, fix whatever's going on here? It's totally screwed. Let's just delete that there for the time being. Oh, I saw that before. This is boy. I saw you changed. Oh. Okay, we can get that there. And then we're gonna go up here. Okay. Can you see the cheering? I'm not sure. I think it's the hearts. Yes, I can. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and bump this to like, 50. What I'm trying to do here is trying to get these corners very similar, but the problem is the obvious issue of if I do sharp corners, the model does not like it, so I have to kind of be careful with that. Up there can do for sharp. And then I've got to do something else here if I want to do another proper sharp corner like this. Problem is, if I get it wrong like that, well then it screws up everything. It's like I have to kind of extend everything a little bit. I have powers. Nice. Okay, that's messed up. The means if I bring in an extrude there, it's still going to be messed up. I need it to be a little bit better at the front here. Ah, there we go. Watch how fast I can cheer. Okay. This one here, slightly messed up based off where it is. Oh, that's a lot of cheering. You weren't wrong when you said that. So that's that there. Trying to figure out how I can get this looking kind of okay. If I change a couple of these other ones, will that work? Let's find out. That kind of works. kinda. I have an auto click. Oh, no wonder you're clicking so fast then. Let's try that. I can deal with that. Because not all of these will be the same, so. Right, and then we go down here like this, and then across was the end. Oh, that goes straight to the end. Okay, so then where's the... It's gonna be like there because of the door being just about this. If I raise this a little bit. So roughly about there. Then we can be like 60. It's probably gonna be like 70. Okay, 70, what, 72? Yeah, there we go. 72 exactly. If I wanted to do the pier like that. Then let's see how this looks. It's gonna be cool getting all the scenery in here. I'm just gonna double check this pier. Okay, so we go over to here. Come around here, run all the way along here. Down here. What's left in Waterfall? Like half of it? I'm just like going through the first chase room now. Right, that needs to be changed slightly. That needs to be about the roughly. But yeah, there's a lot left to do in Waterfall. I'm just kind of slowly piecing it together. It took me a while to get the visual stuff right for it, so got all this other stuff over here that I need to do. In terms of like the wall and everything, so let's go ahead and try and play around with that a little bit. I reckon I can do this if I take this side and just bring that up. If I do like, let's think, maybe like that. I bring this up to here like this, then I can just bring it up the entire way into the ceiling, and then I can make that into an extra wall, and then have that connect to the main one here. So let's play around with this for a little bit. Let's do this bit here. And then bring over these bits. I just realized it's better me actually doing it from that direction because of how I've extruded this. Okay, so about there roughly. Oh. Come on now. No, that's not good. I thought it would be, but apparently not. Do, do, do. Okay. So it allows me to attach that to the wall there. And then first things first, gonna make sure that the rest of this is unwrapped. And actually looks decent, because if we don't do that, then it's gonna look really bad. Okay. Take this project from there, and then I just realized we need this to be the wall. Right. And then I've got to get this scaled correctly. I've really made this area like massive now, but it's all good. Okay, so that's that there. If I can just, there we go, bring that there, then we can kind of get an idea of where we're going to be placing this. Roughly about there, but we need it to meet those two sections there. Oh, which are really important. Okay. Hey, Allison. We need that there. And then for this. I need it to roughly be about there. And then we just match up the, oh, other bit here. Oh, about there. Project from view. Hey Sammy, how you doing? Nice to see you again. Right, let's work this out. About there. Okay. I'm good. I'm just messing around with me model of Waterfall and making it a little bit more detailed as we go. Let's do that, and then the idea is we'll start bringing these sections of wall outwards. It's like with this one. Have it come out like that. Cat says hello. Oh, thank you. Okay, so bring that out like that, and then again, and then we'll push in at least this one. Okay. Now I just need to edit this middle bit, I think. moss time. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, because of that vertice, I can't really pull that out too much. That's a pain. I can only go as far as those other verts, see. But it at least gives that a little bit more definition. I'm gonna have to add some stuff onto the sidewalls there. It's either that or I bring out this more. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay. That's not looking too bad at the moment. And then I gotta do the same with this other side. I reckon I can have it be a little bit more interesting. What I also want to do is play around with these pillars. So where we've got these rock pillars here, they're actually a lot thinner. So I need to have them kind of like this. And then we just... apparently... do this. And then we can even array these. So for instance, if I duplicate this object, take that, delete this one, and then array them. Stop taking the pills. Wait, what? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. .6, 1.7, oh, maybe 1.8. Something tells me this is not gonna look good if I try and make it accurate. Yeah, that does not look good. Let's try 2. Or even 3. 4? Meme Undertale, but an AI wrote it. Oh, right, I see. Okay. Thing is, I almost feel like that should be back there because of Undyne chasing you, but where's the Bezier on the first one? That's awkward. Okay. I'm going to try and add a lot more detail in here to make this look better. Okay, let's do that. Hey, Sky. How you doing? Let's try that, and then we go. Crap, that's not gonna work. Okay. Not good. Slowly making this work at the moment. It's getting there. Has to keep stepping on my computer, says Sammy. Okay. Definitely think this wall on the far left needs messing around. Definitely on the left here. Just like play around with that, and then play around with some of the other stuff. Like for instance, first off, I need to establish this over here, which is the entire roof of my level. At the time of doing this, the roof doesn't have anything on it. I'm gonna go ahead and try and give it some sort of texture and then effect on it that'll look good. What do you mean, why is the ice not melting? I'm not entirely sure. You've just kind of got me confused here. Oop. Okay. Hey Alvin, nice to see you. I think that's gonna be enough for there. How's your day going? It's doing fine, you know. Just trying to make this look better. Okay. So what I need to do here is auto smooth this on 45. And then go 5. Take all of that. I put an ice cube on my counter and it's not melting. Maybe it's not hot enough? Okay, there we go. It's looking a little bit better. Right. Yeah, if it's not warm enough, it won't melt. these need to be manually placed instead of arrayed. I could literally just array them like that, but there's no point. The easiest other thing I could do would be to duplicate, follow where the placement is, and then just move it out. About there. There's a fire in my fireplace. This is Allison. Huh. It just doesn't want to melt then? Let's try that. Make it look as though there's some like random variation to it. Okay. And have that go there. You can move this one forwards. Has it not refused to melt? I have no clue. Okay. That where I'm sat in a really warm room and this is like literally half sending me to sleep because it's so warm. Ugh. Not good. Okay, there we go. I just bring that back up in a little bit. Don't talk about sleep, man. You're gonna make me tired. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You know. It's just I tend to get really weak around hot temperatures, and currently because of everything that's going on, I'm getting blasted in the side here by like a full-on radiator, which is not nice because obviously it's making me yawn and everything and making me sleepy when I've got plenty of stuff to be doing. I'm joking, says Sammy. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Right. Then I need to take the roof, and I only really need to do half of it looking at it. I need to make sure I add mesh, and then we'll do let's do large room controls. Again, I can put like waterfalls in here if I want, which I might actually do. I've got to model the geometry from the other side and bring in all the scenery and everything. That's kind of what I'm doing now. Just obviously without falling asleep. It's It's not actually worth doing it that way. I'm just gonna have to do it this way. Then we just go up. And the reason for this is because then we can do a really cool effect to this, which I think I've shown off on stream before, but we shall see. Sammy says, I'm the same. I turn on my heated blanket about like a light. It's, in general, you want to be cold if you want to not sleep. You want to literally be like ice cold and moving around. You don't stop moving. You stop moving and you just flat out go. You know, so not good. Let's just do this so that I'm not messing around with like 50 million verts. Oh, I'm sat here going merge by distance, and because I have it down too much, it's like nope. Were they already like that? Huh. It's incredibly strange. Don't remember me like that from before, but okay. Okay. Let's try by distance. There we go. Don't know why that's there, but we can bring that down and merge this in, and we'll do like all the room controls, and then I can start messing around with the scenery. And then I can start adding the reeds in and all the other cool stuff, and maybe start adding rocks in and a bunch of other things, and then it'll really kind of flesh it out. Maybe I'll like add in some other fake walls. That'll be nice. Give it a little bit more shape to it. Okay. That's not too bad, and then I can just bring these together and merge them by distance. That's just easier to work with now. So we can do like, where's the control? There we go. If I bring that controller down, we can just go like, where's the effect? There we go. So we can do like, and then we can also do duplicate object. And then we can also do floor later on. Because I'm gonna have to do, I have to do so many controls in here. That moment I'm drinking like 3 drinks at once. A drink of tea, a drink of water, and a drink of Coke. I've seen too many memes where Spamton stole Metachan's gender, and it is the funniest thing to me for no reason, says Sammy. let's go. Alright, so that's crystal roof there, okay. I do like geometry nodes here. I do crystal roof on that one. There we go. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that works. I just need... Well, I would say less of them, but no, we're good like that. And then for this one, we can do... that, and then I can get rid of, like, at least 1 billion of these. Because my frame rate dying. Oh my god. If I take this, because I only need like half of it, and I just go bam, then it only renders on that side really, and then I can just figure out how close this is to the mesh here, and we can just go from there. It's gonna look goofy as hell if I don't put another line in there. And then we go like that. I need to put one in there. Okay, that gives me a decent amount of control there. Now I just need... I'm probably going to have to mess around with this more later on, but for the time being, this will have to do. And then we can do max 0.04 maybe? And then for density factor, actually no, 0.05. And then for density factor, or rather the amount of stalactites, we can have it kind of be like this. .08 maybe? Let's see how that looks. Now I have salt water in my mouth. Isn't it if you put salt on ice it does something? I can't remember. That's... I swear there's like a chemical reaction if you actually do that. Give me a moment. Oh yeah. It lowers the freezing point. That's not good. That's not good. It creates a brine solution. Ugh. If you add that, it'll cause your drinks to be colder for longer, but it'll also turn it into a brine. But yeah, it makes it colder. I ate it. Yeah, if you put that in your mouth, it's going to be colder. And it's obviously going to taste terrible. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I have like a minimum of 0.04? And then a maximum of 0.1? Well, 0.02 maybe. Zero point 1.8 maybe? 0.1. Oh, crap. Let's just leave it at 0.1 for that. Okay, now for the value of this, let's drop it a little bit. Right. About there, just so we can see more of that. Okay. Now on with the floor. Where's my controls? There they are. I'll add mesh. Right. Okay, so if I do read controls, what I can do here is place this around the edge there, and we'll just go from there. But what I want to do is make sure this wall isn't looking really bad, so we'll give this a little bit more deformation. I think I might do another fake wall like that, because it might be a little bit easier if I just go cube. Make sure I go into modeling first instead of staying in shaders as well, or geometry nodes. Okay. Oh, come on now. Get rid of that. And then we can play around with this now. Gonna build me a wall. Okay, that's my kind of coat gun, even though it made it look like my neck snapped. It's all good. Okay, so I need to leave enough room for the reeds here. And there's a lot of them. And then when we get to about here is when the wall really starts coming out. And then it gets around here, and that's where it should curve. Really, I could have just splined. Actually, no, I can still spline it now. Hang on. If I do this, then it puts me in total control. What I can do is take that, go origin, add curve, Bezier. Okay, then I can go. I might need to move this wall that I've got out as well, because I just noticed it might get in the way. Let's see here. This one. Okay, last time I did this, it's because I had that face over there, I believe. I just didn't have these side faces. So I don't think I did. We have a new cat. String bean. Right, let's do array. Put that one like an array of about 40 for the moment. And then for the Bezier curve, we need, oh no, wait. Sorry, we need curve modifier. Apply to Bezier. That should go along there now. And then we can then bring this along to the curve. If I edit this now, it should, yeah, it should follow me. And then I can do fun stuff like this. I like being able to do cliffs like this, or at least control them. It's a little bit easier. Oh. So then at least I can give them some kind of variation. My dog sneezed. Okay, now for this bit, we can start going around here and then bring this around. Make sure this is roughly the right amount of things that I need here. Like 50, maybe? Probably won't be 50, but we can keep it at 50 for the time being. Because I need to get to there. So instead we do this. I'm going to put another point down so I can go over to there. Now let's see how this looks. Okay. Let's take that 50 off until we reach the door there. About there will do. Roughly. And then I can just shape that around and back it up if I need to. My doggo sneezed. He's a good boy. Okay. So that works under the basics for that. And then I need to take the wall that's next to it and either delete it or keep it for the time being. Just realized I'm going to need to extend these areas. Can I, there we go. So if I go from about there and bring that out. The only problem is that goes through there like that. If I try that now. Yeah, it rips away that wall completely, which I actually need. Unless I change the beginning node. If I do that, and that doesn't look too bad. And then what I can do is apply this array. Oh. Apply this array, apply the curve, get rid of the curve. And then I can start playing around with this. So first off, we need to figure out where it clips through, where it's a massive problem, and where it's not. So like that goes all the way back. Let's see. It's that one. It clips roughly between here and here, which means this entire area now needs to go back. But because that affects everything else around it, we'll double down on that by giving it a couple more extra edge loops. But it only affects really that. That's not too bad. It's like the laziest way ever of fixing this, but it works. Okay. Again with this, I put those two there, and then another one like round here. Then I can play around with this corner without anything really being affected, like this. And then any other bits I can just like edit if and when I need to, like for instance the ceiling, because the ceiling's now going to be warped slightly. But at least now I can play around with this to my heart's content, more or less, apart from that there. That needs to go. And then I can play around with all of this section of wall. Of which, I think, first off, we'll give it a texture. So, wall. Okay. Making this a little bit more interesting than the previous version. First thing we'll do, get rid of the top there. We don't need it. Oh, forgot we also need to merge these verts. Because if we don't, then technically we screwed up. Then, need to unwrap everything and make sure it's the right way. So, help my dog get on the table and smacked your model and then barked. Wait, what? It's raining. Okay, so mirror that on the y-axis. Think. Okay there. Will be. Like that. Okay. Then go to modeling. Face shade smooth. Normal 30 at least, but we'll put it as 45 for the sake of it. Should give me a smooth wall. Yep. And then I can go ahead and play around with this wall now to my heart's content. So we'll give it, say like 5, 2, 5. And now I can just play around with this and then merge it into over here. So, for instance, where this is, take that there. And then bring that in there. Go to these wires or loops. Bring them across. We still got to bring them out anyway because of those little bits there. Then we can play around with this. So for instance, let's have a little bit of more shape in the top here while I busy restart the music. Okay. Let's take all this upper edge loop, select it more or less. Okay. This entire edge loop, and bring it out. Actually, no. I can do it via areas like this. We can bring it out. I'll try and make this look like it's overhanging. For the most part, or in some areas we can push it in like this. Say for instance, do that. We can have a really good laugh with how far we want to take that. Okay, already getting some nice deformation there. We can go like, grab these two. Ooh. And then we can play around with these verts and other things here. That is not going to work there because of that. I'm going to need to bring these bits out. And then bring this out again. And then take these bits and drag them in. About that. And then we can start doing this bit over here. Oh. Have to not go too much further than that there. Try and bring that out. What about push that? No. I was going to say I push that back, but no, let's bring it out further. Okay. try and make sure that looks like it's curving a little bit though. Try and take these here. See if we can play around with them. Oh, no. Hey Lucky, how you doing? I may eat water drops in the rain in real life, says Allison. Bye. Alright, Allison, you have fun. Okay, we're doing alright here at the moment. Like slowly making progress here. I need to figure out, try and make on my quota, says. Oh, on Lethal. Was on it before. My record on Lethal now for like quota is close to 3 grand. With everybody else, it's just super hard. Okay, alright. How far have we got to go with this wall? Oh, that's how far. Okay, let's try. Try and work from this side. And do this. Oop, come on now. Nice. And agreed. When there are kids, it's painful. What, have you been playing with randoms, or? Let's try that. Then we'll try and play around with this a little bit. I need at least a little bit of geometry here. Oh. So we'll do this. And give it a bit more variation. And when we get to here, we'll take this one back in a little bit more. Same with this. We'll throw that one pretty far back. And have that come out at the top to kind of get this overall like overhang impression. Oh, come on now. Oh yeah, we're really close here. And then we'll just go all the way back here with this one. Oh my god, that's where I put the scenery. I'm like, oh, okay, what's that? And the next one, I'm like, oh, that's where I placed the scenery before to hide it out of view. Okay, so you have to replace that now. That means, if I look at this now, that should give the room a little bit more variation. There we go, and it kind of lines up as well. So as you can see, we've got this kind of nice look going on in the ceiling. And the wall looks like it joins around here perfectly. I actually really like that. then maybe have like another one of those pillars over here. I don't know. I feel like I might add those waterfalls on the right-hand side instead. Because then I can add like little other things here. That's looking nice. That moment where we have Frisk running a literal marathon to get away from Undyne here. Like, no joke, this area in the other version looked pretty small. This version looks just gigantic. Like, there's Frisk, right? They've got to come down here. There's still some sort of like decent scale to it, but when they get to here, it's just like, run away. And that also hides the bit with Undyne there. I'm gonna need to put stalactites and crystals and a minecart and stalactites and stalagmites there, and some rocks, and then some in there, and then I've got to do the wall over here. I've got to make sure that is UV'd properly. I've got to make sure the top is UV'd properly because it's stretched. What else? Maybe I can add some crystals on the upper parts of the ceiling. We'll see. I want to do that other part of the area here at the moment. Let's just message memes for a laugh. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now is model that other end and fix that unwrap issue. Because I don't like stretch textures, they're just terrible. Oh, come on now. I'm going to take that and I'm going to apply it from about this view angle. Project from view. Oh, was the... Okay. About here. And then I've just got to line all of this up. So we go... Let's try this. So there's the top. Right, and then... the middle is roughly about here. Down below actually looks fine, apart from this bit. Okay. Hey memes, so I'm just working more on that cave. A little bit more variation for you. I'm eating an omelet. Oh, it better be a nice one. Coolio. Nice. So, what I need to do here is add this bit. And this is going to be the end pier bit here that goes into the... Well, it's not exactly a pier. Giant cave controls. Wait, did I already make those then? Huh. Okay. Try, it's gonna have to be in the block out. Block out, add, mesh, cube. Better be a nice one. That sounded like a threat almost. I mean, I didn't mean to make it sound like that. You know, it's like, nobody wants a bad omelet, of course. That's kind of what I was trying to go for. But, yeah, I can understand why that would sound like a threat. Not good. I feel like that might have been Moody talking there, not me. My bad. So sorry about that. Sometimes I don't realize when that happens. That's, I would have leaned into it, says Sky. Don't sound so scared. No, seriously. It's like, the best way to describe it is when you constantly feel like you've been switching. Oh, that's, Meme says, all right, I should be back later if I ain't back too late. Okay, take care. The easiest way to describe that situation is when you feel like you've been switching personalities for like years and then you're trying to stop yourself from doing that. It's kind of crazy when you then do it subconsciously again and don't realize, you know. Enjoy that omelette or else, says Sky. No, 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 no. But yeah, it's like, I totally don't mean to just switch like that because I'm trying to actually keep track of that and not do that, you know. So yeah, that's why I don't like doing that. It's just not good. Okay, there we go. Oh, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. The edgy version of you? No, I think I'd describe the other part of me is like that little, you know, the little voice that you might have inside your head that's just like, hey, wouldn't it be fun if you did this? You know, like the really intrusive thought kind of side of things. It's basically that, but I just let it talk a little bit too much and then it kind of got its own personality. That is really the most accurate way I can explain that. It was literally a case of, yeah, I kind of let my my inner thoughts talk a little bit too much, and then it kind of gained its own personality, and I like trying to keep that under control. And then like I think it was beginning of this year, I was like, oh, okay, I'll split that, you know, so that I'm not having to deal with that portion of me so much anymore. I'll make it a little bit better on myself. And now when I don't notice I swap by accident, you know, that's when I'm like, oh no, you know, because I think it's just I get too comfy in certain situations and then it just slips for like a moment and I'm just like, oh no, this is not good, you know. So I just don't like slipping back into that by accident. The little gremlin in your head that says do it. I'm not even joking when I mention that kind of thing either. Like if you've ever had invasive thoughts like that, then yeah, it's a legit thing. You can legit kind of have that sort of situation where you're just like, okay, I'll listen to him for a little bit, and then you're like, no, I wish I hadn't. I really wish I hadn't. Not good. Not good. Okay. So now we can... I act on those thoughts. I don't think I've regretted it though, says Sammy. I definitely regret my actions. Quite a lot. Let's see. Face, smooth. Wall. And then floor. You can tell when I swap out though, it's like I've said before, you can tell it's easy to tell when I've swapped out, primarily just because the voice pitch changes. Because like, I go from my kind of like higher pitched voice that I do, that's a little bit softer in tone, to the little bit more relaxed, sort of deeper tone. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's just an easier way of keeping track of things. Oh my god, the amount of grass I'm gonna have to put on this. Okay, can I... Oh. I do this, and then... Oh. Seriously, if I had a button for switching avatars that just repeatedly switched them out, or if I could do it when, like, if it reacted to my voice, that would be pretty nuts, because then I'd be constantly switching. And then it would get confusing. And then you'd know how I feel for, like, the past God knows how many years. Like, let's think. Hang on. I'll actually be able to tell you roughly. Let's go calculator. If I do, it's going to be 2024 soon, so we'll say 2024 minus... Oh god, 26 years? Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, that's a long time to be dealing with this kind of thing, although really, it only started happening how long? Let's try... It only really started properly, like, the triggering incident happened that long ago, and then it really started happening about, I'd say, let's put this in at about, let's try that, 21 years. Okay, so yeah, that's a long time. Oh boy. Okay. Two-Face in a fun, silly way. I mean, not all of it's fun and silly, but I like it to be. Oh, I forgot that's when... Oh, wait, have I... Oh, I see. So the floor... Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. $90? Do you recognize the bodies in the water? Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Let's try cylinder? No, that won't work because of shape. Let's just try. How are you doing anyway, Sky? Because I can see you're still around. Or at least I think you are. That was a weird log I received just now from... Oh. Oh no. Wait, what? Doing good here. It's all good. How much is this wrap? Just fixing up a base in a game. Oh, nice. I don't even know what's going on with the comment section at the moment. And it just has me confused. Is that correct? No, it isn't. Is that correct? No. Well, hang on. How is that? How is that wrong? Because, oh, unless it's too big? Hang on. I do that? I don't know if that's right, but... Moody used confusion on himself. Oh, we're definitely confused, alright. Okay, so now we've got that bit done at the end. We can then play around with, like, the scenery and everything else and get all this done, and it should look really cool. The thing is, I don't think the water's deep enough for Frisk here. Like, hang on. I'm just gonna put Frisk in the water for a moment, because Frisk should be able to swim, or at least you'd expect that, but you never know. Oh yeah, there's no... Yeah, I agree. Let's... See, there's no threat if Frisk can, like, just survive in what is essentially knee-high water or something. What we need is probably about that. Because then what we have is this whole deal where if Frisk can't swim, then they're submerged completely. You know. Just for the sake of it, we'll assume that Frisk can't swim. That way, that's a little bit more of a threat. The only problem is I'm gonna have to make the reeds, like, super tall. Which is, a little bit awkward. So where's the reed model? I need to find it. Oh, where is it? Ah! Okay, that's not the reed model. I know it was around here somewhere. Drowning isn't lethal. Wait, what? I'm confused now. Thoroughly confused. Going to the wrong room there. Did I do these individually? Oh, that might explain it. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll reference this from over here. And what we can do is put it about there. Oh no, wait, because I'm gonna need to, this is gonna be awkward. I'm gonna have to put this in different locations. Let's just reference this first, right? What I can do is do about there. Take this, go geometry nodes, and then we can then place a new geometry node and have this be known as large room reads. And then for this, what we need are controls that tell us everything about the reads and the location that we're putting them on. So we're going to copy it from the roof to down below. Here. And then we apply this geometry node here. Right? We change the value to 0. And then we take this, we zero it all out. Then we take the reference model, which is going to be somewhere around here. Where are you? I know I just placed it literally somewhere out here. That's the worst bit. Let's just place another one. Okay, there it is. Okay, there we go. So we need read controls. Reference read. And then what we're going to do here is do this as 0, 1. For that, rotation can be, I'll try and make it random in a moment. Density. Right, so we want to try and... Oh. Okay, right. Okay. Well, at least now we know where it's going. So, vector? Should be able to control that. Okay. Let's try random. There's got to be some way I can change this to a random value for certain instances. So, like for instance, with this one, that's gonna be like what, 9 maybe? Right. And this one can be whatever it wants. That one has to be 9. Oh, nope, nope. Why is it 0 instead of... Hmm. 10? No. 9.5? 9.5? 9.6? Okay. Max. 9.6. Oh. Okay, so maybe if I just do it like that? For the random value for that. And then with rotation, it should then just take it and do whatever it wants with it. So say like... Oh, crap. Wait, why is it doing that? Oh, I see. So we can do like 10, minimum 1, or 0.1. Actually, no. Let's do that. And then we can just go... Okay, why is it... Huh. Okay, that's weird. I gotta try and control this a different way. And why am I getting messages? Okay. Right. How am I gonna control this? Rotate. rotation vector. I've not messed around with this before, so it's gonna look awkward for the moment. Okay, try float. No, that's float to integer. Maybe vector then. Vector allows me to choose like that, but then problem is that random no, it's random value, which then goes into that, and then if float integer, no, let's try minimum. That would somewhat limit it, I think. Maybe not. Okay, so that's that rotation. That should be that rotation, but it's on an angle. That's the weirdest part. Is that it's on an angle. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm just gonna have to plant them as is. That is frustrating until I figure out how to do that. Okay. The scale, it's going to be like what? 0.1 for the moment. The rotation, let's just do 90? Okay. I love the way these are actually giant compared to Frisk now. 0.05 maybe? Or 0.03? Yeah, these are still massive compared to Frisk. Look at that. 0.02. It's still kind of massive, but 0.15? Okay, there we go. The problem now is placing these in areas that make sense, because now I have to basically build under the water as well. But at least now we can take this control and I can go ahead and say like, okay, we need this area roughly mapped out. So to about here. And then we take this and we go across. And there we go, I've got that. Minimum will be 0.01. Actually, 0.02 for the maximum height. Right? And then I need these to be spread out away from each other, so a distance minimum of about like 0.2, because then it means that they won't clip into each other. Now I need to figure out this rotation. Let's try blender geometry node random rotation on a single axis. Let's see if this works. Point rotate. Okay. In Blender 3. You can use a random value node as a generator for your attribute. Let's have a look. Okay, let's try this. We've got like distribute points on face, points on instance, geometry, rotation. Okay, so we do what? Combine XYZ on a vector, and then X as random value, and then maximum like 2. Oh, okay, so that's, what about, yeah, that's not working. Okay, so if I, actually that might, what about, no, 9.1, 2, 1.6. Oh, that actually works. And then we can just, oh hey! So we do like 20 for a float there. And then that should randomize. That's neat. I'll take that. That's handy. So that's that sorted. So then we can go ahead and try and bring this stuff in line so it's not clipping through the wall there, because I just realized it is. So for instance, we cut this here and then we just take this and loop slide it. We can kind of keep everything inside of this location. It should be safe. Why is that massive again compared to first? I know I said the scale value was large, but 0.16 maybe instead of... Hang on. 0.015? No, hang on. That's weird. Why is that? 0.01. 0.005? 0.008. Okay, so that's as big as first. So we got 0.6. 0.01 is massive, so 0.008 or 0.009? Oh no, 0.009. That would look roughly better. Is that? No, they don't glow, thank God. Right, and then I can put these in the water roughly about this height. And I can put something underneath them, like a little bit of land or whatever. Density factor, let's try a little bit more. I think they all face the same way, or they kind of look like they are, but there are some that are rotated differently, so maybe it's the seed. Let's try that. That actually doesn't look too bad. And then I just need to put a floor under there. And then, let's see here. I need to do a little bit over the other side. So what we then do is take this, apply that over here, bring that over here, delete this face. So we have these faces over here. Honestly, I love controls like this because I used to, back in the day, do this all by hand. And it was so stupid when you had to do it by hand, so it would take you like forever. I'm gonna actually go around the side there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and make our way all the way to the side here. And then we can just go, oh. Yeah, imagine manually having to place all of these things by hand. That would just suck. I used to have to do that. It was the stupidest thing ever. Okay, so I reckon like that And if I just place like that, and then what I can do is I can create a couple of other areas where these can go and kind of limit them. Okay. Hey, that doesn't look too bad. And then I can just push that out there. Okay, nice. That's looking pretty cool at the moment. And then, do I need any more of those? Oh, I need them all the way along the marsh. Oh, all the way along the marsh. Okay, let's try and bring that controller over. So we'll do this. And then get rid of this one in between. And then we can move this without messing around with anything else. We can go like this and just go wee. Let's loop cut there. Then I can bring that one up if I need to. We can go down. Go around here. I feel like in certain areas for this, I should also place scenery by hand, which will be an interesting thing to do. Because I've got ideas for like pillars and stuff that I want to put supporting the ceiling around here. That would be a pretty cool thing to see. Oh, and then when we get to here, we need to open this up a little bit. Oh, come on now. Okay, so there's some more at the end there, so then we go like this, and I just need to make sure that this is right about there, and then we can just tweak it. Oh, damn. That's a lot of models. At least it's accurate. And then I just need to put stuff under there that props those up. It is looking really nice, though. Now I'm going to need to do some stalactites from the ceiling over here. I'm going to just like grab that. And then we'll do this where we take the geometry here. This is why rooms like this, I can't add them into the main geometry, because otherwise it'd be crazy. And I'll end up in a rubber room with rats. Separate selection. And that can be... Where's... Rats drive me crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. Okay, so we need to do what's it? Undyne chase roof. Okay. Then we go new chase room roof. Then I can go ahead and apply this. Hope you guys are enjoying, by the way, so far. Like, the one thing that's going to really change these areas is when I had the lighting and everything. But it's cool just to, you know, show off the work in progress as usual. I just remembered I never fixed the roof, did I? No, I did not. That's something I'm going to have to do. Okay, let's project this geometry onto that other roof. Okay. Oh. I just bring that across now. This gets me so excited when I see areas like this, because literally this is almost exactly the same as the concept art that I've done. Because I was mentioning how I'd drawn up some concept art for these specific areas, and I just wanted them to look cool, so I feel like if I can get it really close to that, I'll be happy. Maybe around here needs to be a little bit denser though. Ooh. Maybe not too dense. Maybe like that. That looks pretty cool. And then when we come through here as Unknown sees all of this, and then sees Frisk over here. And then it's just like, wait a minute, and then just starts throwing spears at them. Did I fix that? Yes, I did. So more or less all this has been fixed here, apart from putting some scenery down. And then obviously I've done inside of here, of which we don't really need to do anything there. A lot of placement manually of crystals later on to be done. Floor plates need to be done over here. And I need to finish off the 4 bits there. Okay. I think I will add a couple of waterfalls in as well. What do you think, chat? Where do you reckon I should put the waterfalls in? Because I'm thinking maybe on the right-hand side here, or just above where Unknown is at one point. Because I can add... I think for this scene in particular, I can probably get away with 2. 2 will be a good number, because otherwise I'll be running low frame rate probably, which is not going to be good. But considering the amount of stuff that's on screen, and the amount of stuff that will be on screen, because I've then got to add all kinds of other effects, maybe a small one. So I'm thinking maybe have like one roundabout here in the roof before Unknown, or just roundabout where she is so you can kind of see it coming in. Or maybe one over here, because if we have Frisk look over here, and there's like one either coming out the side wall here, or even from the roof, just dropping into here, I think that'd be cool for an effect, you know, to kind of give it a little bit of ambience. Either way, waterfalls are pretty easy now that I've got the effect for them done, so it's not too bad. I'll throw in one at some point and see how it looks, because I really do want to add more waterfalls to Waterfall, but just gonna make sure I don't mess up. Okay, so let's bring this across. I need to make the actual texture for these as well, so this is gonna be fun. Or rather, I need to finish making the textures off. What I need to do here is probably place it at this height because of Frisk. We've got to take into consideration that Frisk will probably be on the boardwalk. So if we put this kind of like there, and then we'll move that out a little bit and round. Actually, it might be better putting it there. trying to put it in areas where I know it's going to be flat, you know, because there's like, I think 4 or 5 of them. Hang on. Let's pull up the map. Undertale Waterfall map. Oh, I so want to play yellow now, but I'm still stuck in that code room. Because that's really stumping me. So close to the marsh. I forgot. I actually have to add the marsh grass in at the end. I can probably do that with random rotation as well. That'll be fun. Random rotation, random scale. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 5. Okay. We got 1, 2. Let's try that one. 2. Okay, that'll kind of work there. 3. If I put that one just about there. Really, they should be on flat surfaces, but the problem is the wall itself. Oh. 4. And then the 5th one. Make the 5th one over here a little bit easier on myself. Okay. They're not evenly spaced, but they don't need to be, really. That one there, just for the sake of it, have those 3 together and then those 2 at the end. And then we can do, like, is that? Well, let's try this. Shading. Need to make sure I save this. Oh. Okay. No, the question is... Oh no, that's emissive 3, so I need this to be... Where is that? There we go. And then we do... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we haven't got a law one, so... Oh. Okay, right. Waterfall law 1. Waterfall law 2. And then we need to do Waterfall law 3. Waterfall. Oh no, wait. Law 1. It's because of me goofing that up. Waterfall law 4. To be honest, I could probably switch this around and try to remember how I... Dude, hang on. Yeah, instead of doing all of that, I can just make it a bigger texture. We've got like law 2 there, right? If I repeat this texture, let's see, how big is it? Okay. Right. So if I turn around and do like, or 086, 086. Okay, then that buffs it by 4, which allows me to do 4 on 1, which will save material space. I'll just make the material bigger. So we'll do like this. I'll have to play around with the normals as well, because the normals are going to be different now. Okay. So what we do is, that's the first one, and then we'll do 3, 4, and 5. No, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the same one. The cat is a perfect loaf, guys. Nice. So what we'll do is, oh wait, I don't need to edit the normals if I can keep the base the same and then, hang on. No, that won't work. I'm gonna need to do it anyway. Waterfall textures, we'll do, was law 1, law 2. Right, take that. Law 2. Oh, come on now. I would like law 2 to move in Photoshop, thank you very much. Okay, and we'll go from top left here. Okay. And then I need to actually just copy this straight from a playthrough. So let's do youtube.com. Undertale Waterfall Pacifist. There we go. Let's put that. Ah! I'm gonna get copyrighted by Materia. Okay. And then we go. Write this in Hylian first, not Arial first, and then Hylian. So we'll do like 90. Okay. Okay. There's gonna be one massive lore dump here. Okay, so there we go. That's another one done. And then, oh crap, that motor, I'm selecting the wrong window here. Let's do Ancient Hylian. Actually, let's make sure I'm. Whoa! No! Shift Control Z. What was going on there? I tried to like take it off Ancient Hylian with Control Z so I could check that it was rotating the right way, and instead it's just like, yeah, no. Counterclockwise. And then just keep in mind where I'm up to here. Hey Dave. So sorry. How you doing? Okay, let's see. If a monster defeats a human, they can take its soul. Wait, what? Hang on. I'm probably reading this wrong or remembering it wrong. Give me a sec. Oh, I get it. No, that's fine. See if this works. Counterclockwise? Ah, there we go. That won't all fit on there. That needs to be brought back about here. Hope everybody's enjoying, by the way. I know it's got to a point where we're stuck here for the moment. Trust me, we won't be stuck here long. I'm just trying to make sure this works. Oh, the last one's a drawing? Oh, okay. Undertale. I need some kind of like weird cave painting or drawing of Asriel here. That's awkward. I wonder if I can get one from Toby or something. Waterfall drawing? Undertale. Actually, I might be able to do it another way. I return with hamster Sammy. So this is going to be awkward now because I need to figure out what that drawing would be. So it's going to be maybe I could do it as like a Deltarune style thing. Hang on. Blah blah blah. There's something very unsettling with this drawing. I may have to do something else with that. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Okay, I need to keep that work in mind from DeviantArt because that's a really good one. Reference that I think I've already referenced, but we'll just make sure I double reference it. I've seen people draw the description as Asriel's god form. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but then it implies like time travel and stuff. I see why people would do that. It's just, I'm thinking of literally just doing like something else maybe? I don't know. It's either that or I just don't have that in. You know, because that one would be kind of fine just missing out. See, because that creates a problem continuity-wise, because it's like, well, how the heck did that happen? I'm looking to see if there's any other thing here. There doesn't seem to be. So yeah, I might just leave that one out. Think about it. Asriel used Kara's soul, so it should still work. Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, nobody else will have seen that. Because you assume, or rather, it's safe to assume that when Kara and Asriel merged and then walked off, nobody else saw them leave. Because they went straight through the barrier in New Home. And only Toriel and Asgore found out when they returned. You know, so it's like, how would somebody then depict that if they didn't know? And especially when they came back, it's almost like it wasn't Asriel's hyperdeath form, like his full hyperdeath form where he's an angel, or looks like one. Instead, it would be adult Asriel as well. You know, as everybody else depicts it, so it's kind of weird. I'm not having a go, by the way, I'm just trying to make sense of it, you know. Maybe a hypothetical godlike version of Asgore. Maybe, or like I said, I could always, like I was thinking of maybe doing, like, flipping the Deltarune symbol around, but even then, I don't know whether that would work. I'm just finishing off my my tea there that I've got. Because if you just had, you know, where they've got the symbols for the monsters and the human, what happens if you do like the symbol, but then you merge or like the half of the monster one and half of the human symbol for the hearts or the souls together in one place in the center? So it's kind of like half and half, or you just have it be the human one, you know. Maybe doing something like that would be weird and kind of doable. I'm not sure. It's either that or, like I said, I just leave it. I don't put that there because then I don't run into that problem. What about the statue with the music box? Use that as a base. For the statue, in my original version of it, I had it as literally Asriel's model. So it gives you a faint sort of resemblance. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to keep that. Maybe I should ask a couple of people as to whether that's okay, keeping Asriel as the statue. Because it's never been properly explained what the statue is it? Hang on. Undertale Waterfall statue. Because it definitely resembles something like either Asgore or Asriel. But it's not definitive. By the way, that's my favorite part in the entire thing, is just staying near that statue. Let's have a look at what people have said online. What I noticed about the Waterfall statue, memory, Undertale science. Everybody knows the piano puzzle with the artifact, blah, blah, blah. It's a statue of Asgore, what? No. Oh, is it a statue of Asgore? Is it a statue of Asriel? Oh, interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Never seen this part get resolved. He doesn't return to the statue to erect a new one, blah, blah, blah. Undyne says that statue's been here forever. Nobody knows where it came from. If you call her in that room after giving it an umbrella, so Metaton probably wasn't the one who removed it. Oh yeah, because of the statue being added last week. Let's have a look at what that one says. To save you the trouble, these horns match none of the characters in Undertale. Okay. I'm just checking this out now. Maybe it doesn't have to be detailed. Maybe a silhouette to keep it a mystery. Potentially, yeah. Hang on. I'm just checking this website now. Did they make a part 2 on this? Undertale Science. Come on. A bit for memory. It would make sense if it was like a tribute to Asriel because of his theme playing. You know, when you give it the umbrella. Let's see. The collector's edition of Undertale includes an implied physical version of the heart locket, which plays memory. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I definitely think that's, especially because of them implying that the statue was moved from somewhere else. The description simply says that it unsettles you. It might be different for each person. True. I'm just gonna leave that one out for the lore dump thing. It's just easier leaving it out. I know people are going to be annoyed at me because I don't have that small detail in, but it's a lot easier. You know, I have an idea. Oh? As long as we're not going for any ideas like it's Gaster or whatever. What if the person who's playing Frisk notes it's unsettling without us getting to see it? The problem is, then that causes issues with like the shots here. Because like for instance, this is the one thing people have been telling me, like, why do you do all this, Dave? You know, why do you go into so much detail with how much stuff you're placing in the environment? But like for instance here, just think about it, right? We come in from this room, we walk through out over here, and we already see it like there. So if I do that, then it limits what shots I can do. You know, if it were an animation, that would be easier. It's easier just leaving that shot out. You know, because if I don't have to see something from this angle or any other angle, then it leaves all the tough bit out, because we're going to be able to see all of this, or at least a lot of it with the lights. So it's like you just leave that out and it's fine. So if I then go to like over here and I do lore sign and I change this up to, where is it? Like, trust me, I'm not trying to be mean or anything or picky. It's more just like, it's a small detail that I know some people will probably be like, dude, why didn't you include that? But at the end of the day, they can just look back at this and it's an easy explanation. Because like, I want to stay true as much as possible to the story. But when it comes to having issues like that, it's much better just turning around and being like, yeah, nah, let's not. Yeah, it really is a super small detail. I know some people will mention it though. I can tell now, like, this is the one thing that scared me about this project, is like, anything that I miss out, people, or like, that I get wrong or anything else, people will gut me for, like a fish, because of how popular Undertale is. So I have to get all this stuff as perfect as I can get it, or at least that's the feeling I get, you know. And there are some people that just will not like it at all, no matter what I do. That's another thing that I have to face, is that no matter what I do with this, some people will just not like it, you know, so those are the problems I run into. Hey Revenge, nice to see you. You can't please everyone. No, I can't, but I can try and do the vast majority, which is my, you know, my whole attempt is to try and please as many people as possible, while also making sense of everything, because, I mean, how many times do you get told, oh yeah, there's somebody that's doing an entire Undertale movie on their own, you know? Okay, there we go. So I should now be able to go to this and go to Waterfall. Waterfall multi. Law sign. Back from the grind, that hurt my head, says Revenge. Hope you're alright. Okay, so we do the diffuse here? Is that even registering if I go multi-diffuse? Ah, there we go. Revenge is always playing Roblox. I don't think I've messed around with Roblox. I've seen somebody play it. Oh. Oh. I've seen a load of people, like even members of the cast, play it, which is funny. Yeah. Okay, so that needs to be like there. Like this. I think, roughly. And then I've got to do emission, which should be multi-emissive dump there. Aha, there we go. Oh, no. Right, can I get that back, please? I'm just gonna double check that's in the right position, yeah, and then we can go to normals. Of which, if I go to shading, normals, it needs to go here. Oh, crap. I love the, oh no, wait, I know why that is. It's because I didn't put that, that's the emission shader. That's why it's glowing bright pink. There we go, that should be normal, and then for this I need the normal map, which will then be in waterfall textures, multiple, and then if I go back to here, there we go, that should be working. So, that should be the upper left, right? Okay, we're gonna have to check these models literally one after the other. And then for this one, this should use the same materials. So we got water. Let's try law. Multi-law sign. I love the way this just looks so goofed until we actually fix it. Law. Law. Right, so what this is I've put it on in different locations, and I should just be able to switch this up here. I just realized that I copied that from the other one. I do UV editing, copy this. Edit. Let me copy. Control C. If there's an NPC in Undertale I was most psyched about it to see, it'd be Grillby. I mean, we've got Grillby. Oh, we got quite a lot of the cast, and I'm trying, as like I was saying, I'm thinking of getting commissions for some of the other ones that I really want, or some of the ones that I need for different areas. Like, for instance, Waterfall and Heartland, it'd be really nice to have certain other ones be around, so even ones that aren't particularly notable. Oh. Green sand. Well, let's see here. It's supposed to be like that, right? Oh, wait a minute. So whereabouts does this texture go then? About there? Yeah, it does. And then for this one, I'm actually glad that I did this. It's just obviously might actually be a little bit too close there. Can we just... Can I do that there and see how that looks? Okay, maybe a bit more over. Okay, there we go. My nibbling can't wait either. They love Grillby. Nice. I honestly want this to be the best it possibly can for obvious reasons. Like, it's... I can't wait to dump like a video on this. I need to actually design the video and get some of the extra footage for it before New Year drops. I've got like, what, 2 days? I might have to do a little bit after this stream and get a little bit more Waterfall done. Show Waterfall maybe as a preview. But it's like, none of this project... No ads. Oh no, somebody got ads. Oh no. We both did. I mean, we say no to ads, but they do keep the channel going a little bit, and I do get paid for them, so... Oh my god, look at that lore dump on the wall. I love the way there's so much text here. There's massive amounts of it. And then there's that. Like, that's the worst one. That one tells you about, I think it's the war between the humans and monsters. That one's the worst one for, like... So anyway, you just want to stand around and read a wall of text. You know. Okay, that's that done. So now, I figure I do a little bit more with this. Like, have I? Sometimes I don't know how I've done controls like this. Right. For this here, we're going to change this to the ones for the floor geometry. Hang on. Floor pebbles. Where are we at here? The idea being I want these floor pebbles to be all over the place to look really cool. Ah, there they are. we're gonna make them slightly bigger. We're gonna just go 0.004, 0.01, 0.01, 0.008. Okay, let's try 0.01 there, and then do 0.08, 0.08, 0.0, yeah, 0.01. Okay, 0.08 there, and then we can play around with this a little bit. I actually want that to be random scale, so can we do like, what was the one for rotation again? Oh, it was combine. Okay, so if we do combine and then a random value, that's gonna be cool. So we'll do rotation as well. We'll combine that and go for like rotation, and then that can go like, oh no. Oh, I see why. Is that okay? Instead of doing that, just go bam like that, right? And I do that, and then we do like maximum 20. Well, Frisk interacts with everything for the lore, or just interact with important interactions. True, true. Are you back, Sammy? I wonder what happens if I put scale here in the one. I was distracted. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, 1, 0.1, 0.1. What's going on? I'm doing rocks and stuff. Let's try. Thank you for bringing me back to Earth. It's fine. Random value. Minimum 0.08, 0.08, 0.08, 0.05, 0.05, 0.05, 0.1, 0.05, 0.1, 0.1. Okay, let's try 0.01, 0.01, 0.01. Can somebody tell me how to pronounce this year? Oh. 1111? Or yeah. Let's try combine. Oh. 0.08, 0.08, 0.08. I don't know why I did that, but 0.1, 0.2, 0.2, 0.3 maybe? Yeah, let's try 0.3, 0.1, 0.3, 0.2, 0.2, and then spread these around a little bit. Dude, you make my brain hurt, Revenge to Sammy. Density factor, so let's just like distance. Let's try and improve the distance here so there's at least a little bit of space. Density factor. The problem is I don't want any really flat rocks. That's the worst bit, so it's trying to get the minimum vectors and maximum vectors here is stupid. I just put like an integer in here or something. Yeah, maximum would be like 100. 200? Oh, I don't think that'll work. 0.2, 0.5, 0.3. Yeah, that's not gonna work having an integer because of how an integer works. Maybe a float. float. No, that won't work. Nah, I'll just leave it at that. Let's actually do these as bigger rocks, or just no. 0. I know I said these were going to be floor pebbles, but 0.3, 3, 0.3, and then we'll change the density down quite a lot here to like say. Oh, I see why. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, 0.2. Nope, that's bad. Okay, and then we up the density. And then we change the seed a little bit. Let's see about that. Larger rock formations. I just realized, right? Yeah, I've changed that in the other area, which is going to be bad because those were floor pebbles, I think. Did I actually have that many of them in here, or what? No, I did not. That's a good sign. Because I don't want Frisk walking over too many of them, you see? It's just going to make things complicated. But for areas like this with Undyne, it's not actually too bad. Especially if I can put them in like the background. Or something similar, so we can do like... We can do the same over here if you want. So yeah, Sammy, how you were on about stuff before? You were on about the seeing certain characters in the movie and stuff. And just other little details. I was literally about to turn around and be like, yeah, it's, you know, I'm really happy for everything. I'm really happy that everybody else is happy. It's more the whole thing of this project has never been, you know, sort of for fame, for glory or anything else. I don't want to go around and people be like, you're that guy, you know. Instead, I just want people to enjoy it. Like, I feel like at this point as well, it's that whole thing of even if somebody turned around and went, oh yeah, it's mine, it's totally mine, and started taking credit for it, I figure I wouldn't be too upset about that either, primarily because it's the whole thing of I've made so much content on this now that it'd practically be impossible for somebody to do something like that and be like, oh, it's mine, you know, because of how many people know who's working on it and stuff. Ooh. It's a love letter to the game. Indeed. Oh. Like, I know some people would turn around and be like, oh, he's only doing it for the attention. It's like, no. That doesn't cross my mind at all when I'm doing this. It's literally all in for the sake and love of the game and just how much it's done for me. I really do love it that much. Right. Oh, not those. There we go. Hey, can we just like... Oh, there we go. Okay, can I drag this back a bit here? Okay. Have you guys ever had a random kid come up to you because they got hurt and their parents are literally right next to them? No, I have not. I have not experienced said thing. Oh. Okay. So that puts a decent amount of geometry in the way here. I feel like maybe I can put some stalagmites in the background here. You know, just along this back section. Because I feel maybe just a little bit, because I feel like Undyne's going to need a load of room. And then we need to put maybe a couple of rocks here. Dude, I'm absolutely loving how this looks so far, and I've not even got round to placing any waterfalls yet, or any crystals. Because the crystal part for me is the most important, but... You know. Oh, and I've not placed the grass either, which I'll do now. I think I might even put some grass down, like, here on this. And then I've got to put it here, obviously. And then build into the next room. Oh, come on now. I just like how the pier's looking at the moment. Okay, so I need to do the grass section, of which that is... where are we at? Oh. Okay, so it's all the way down the other end. Click around here. And so is that with a little bit of pier. So, let's go. Let's go here and we'll do grass controls. Small. Ending grass controls. That might actually be better than what I was choosing. And then we just get rid of everything other than the top faces. And then we need to get rid of at least this and this. I think that much grass will do. And then we need to go geometry nodes. I need to find the grass. Where's the grass? There it is. Grass nodes. Did I just drag that in? Oh. I know why. It's because I'm not selected on the face. Where was that face? There it is. There we go. Right now, can I just... Here we go. Right, this is gonna work for this, and it's gonna be so cool. I love the way we've already got, like, Frisk sat here in this area. And I've got to then go ahead and just throw a load of grass in. Okay. Then we take out this instance here and we throw in the grass. Bam. And then I just need to figure out how the rotation works. And then the random values as well. Okay, there we go. And then... Okay, that's not that. Oh, there we go. 1.6. Yeah, that looks about right. It's okay, Frisk's in giant giant grass. Right, so scale needs to be like a random value here. Between 0.1 and 0.6, 0.5? What do you reckon? We make the grass just slightly taller than Frisk like this, right? So that they can sneak through it. Although that grass is pretty high. 0.4, maybe? That's just about Frisk's height. Maybe the minimum 0.2. Although 0.1 does look nice and gives variation. And then I'm assuming this is, yeah, that's rotation. So if you do like 40 on rotation, minimum of 1 seed can be anything, right? How big are the flowers? Normally the echo flowers are as big as Frisk. So if you imagine Frisk is like the average child of being like 3 to 4 feet tall, then the flowers are like that because Toriel is 2 Frisk or Sans or Alphys because they're more or less the same size. Toriel is 2 Frisks in height, and then Asgore is slightly bigger. Asgore's like 2 and a little bit of Frisk. So yeah, I imagine if I do something like that, the distance 0.1, and then we up the density factor, and then we just go 0.01. The Frisk measuring system. I mean, I got used to doing some stuff like that for, if you do like other 3D projects. A lot of grass. Let's try and tone it down just a little bit. Let's see what we can get here in terms of... Oh, that doesn't look too bad. He says as he then notices that you can actually see the grass hanging off the edge there. We just bring that in a little bit. Same with this side. And that's not too bad. What do you reckon? And then the grass actually glows a little bit as well. That looks okay. Do. I actually think that looks really cool, just having it like that at the moment. Because you can't see much past that anyway, which cuts off the need for certain details on the floor for the next scene until we really get to them. What other bits do I need to do here? I need to do crystals. I need to do the save point needs to be moved to the... Because it's also the bit with Lauren in it, or Lauren, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Yeah, I'm gonna start eventually putting crystals everywhere, I think. That's gonna be the next step. Lyran? Yeah, it's one of the lesser NPCs, Undertale. If you type in Lauren NPC Waterfall, you'll get Lauren. Or Loren. It's the character that talks about can you kill a star, I think it is. It's like, can you kill it? It's one of the characters that I actually want as an NPC in Waterfall to make it look a little bit more populated. The tiny baby, yeah. I have to wait 3 more days until a game I play is updated. I'm not sure I will live his revenge. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So for here, what I was thinking of doing was adding these pillars in, but I'm not so sure now because of Undyne. What I might do was that's not it. There we go. I take these. Oh. I can take them out of there. Place them here as well. In like different locations, they're gonna look cool. This is getting into like the nitty gritty that I really like. And by that I mean like just fleshing out areas is really, really fun. Because, you know, I'll be doing this and then all of a sudden I'll be like, you know what, this could require a few more mushrooms or a crystal or something, and then I'll just go and put those in, and then it'll look so nice. It's just like, oh yeah, let's keep going. Let's see how much scenery we can get in here. You know, it becomes pretty crazy. Honestly, I'm more than anything, I'm really happy that this area is coming out as well as it did, because it's no joke, it's literally looking almost exactly like the concept art that I've drawn up, which is nuts, you know. And then I'm up to the marsh and onion sand and all the funny bits. So we're like, this is basically the halfway point, if I remember rightly, or it's close to the halfway point, because the true halfway point of the entire game is when you get to the statue. So after we get to Gerson, where is it? I'm trying to find it on an 8K resolution image, and I'm slipping in and out of both personalities as well. Yeah, when we get to the marshes, which is past the save point that we're working towards now, we've got the marshes, the garbage pit, the hub with like Undyne's house, Napstablook's house, and the bit with Gerson in, and the river person. We've got the Undyne chase. Then we've got the huge walk towards Undyne's chase, which goes past the castle and goes through the tunnel with the ancient artifact in, and the piano and the statue. And then we've got the forest that goes to Temmie's, and then after that the forest continues on and goes to the final fight cave. And then once we're through that and we're through the last little bit where Undyne chases us, then we're good. So we're not actually too far off at this point. It's basically the halfway point. I love garbage. For the garbage dump, what I'm planning on doing is having a load of stuff that I already like in the garbage. So, for instance, just throwing a ton of like boxes and things for like games that I enjoy or whatever in there so that people can try and spot them, and then just adding like the actual proper garbage bags and like old TVs in the video game consoles, you know. I figure like I can get away with a lot of that. Like we can throw in a GameCube or 3 in there or something. You know, it'll be pretty entertaining. Okay, what I'll do here is get rid of a couple of these rocks here, just so it doesn't look like it's the same rock all the time. You can have that going up there. So tempted to put a waterfall coming out the ceiling there, but the problem with that then is just like the fact that it's like, will you use that shot angle? Because I really only want to use the waterfalls in shots that I know I'm going to see. You know, I don't want to waste them on any area where I know I'm not going to see them, because otherwise it'll just be taking up frame rate. Okay. Do. That here. Okay, we're good there. That'll make sense. No joke, really happy with this area at the moment. I just need to do those bits under here for the underfloor bits, of which I suppose I could do like a sandy floor or something. Like, the best way of describing it would be if I do like turbo smooth geometry, that would be all right. Cube. Right, so what I want to do here is take this and make a sandbank. And what we're going to do is make sure the sandbank is roughly about this tall. And then we'll just do it going from like here. Okay. Dave, give me an AU. Just any AU? Why? What's the idea? You actually see through that. Oh yeah, Undertale's good. Either that or Waterfall. Okay. Let's just drag this out here. You do, Waterfall. Waterfall was good. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I've talked about it in all the videos where I found out about what happened, and I get worried about that kind of thing happening with Immersiontale. Okay, here we go. Okay. Why did my music go off?
7 seas, and a
Oh my god.
which played
It played a freaking advert right at the very end. Are you kidding me? Wow. I had it on in the background and it's like, yeah, so anyway. Advertisement. That was unexpected, that's for sure. Go like there, and then go like... Let's see if this works, just like that. Just go file... Subdivision. And then we go file, edit. Face, smooth. Hey, that's not actually too bad. And then we can go floor. And then we go UV cube. How much did that apply? Polys wise? Let's see. If I had a decimate on that, I can find out. 240. Okay. Then we can go look EX edit. That should be everything, I think. Hang on. Yeah. UV unwrap. Oh, it literally doesn't like that. Okay. I've tempted to, after I've done this, just like go in VR for a little bit just to see who's on. That's if anybody's on, because normally everybody's gone off by now. Let's just go into the water there just a little bit. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. If I do that, I've got kind of a sandbank, which explains what's going on there. And then I can do the same with the other side. You know, for this bit. I can do like one there and one there. That's gonna be really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. And when I come back, all this room will be done and it'll be fun, and then I'll be on to other rooms. So I hope you've enjoyed, everyone. Thank you very much for the company yet again, and I'll see you on the next one. So until then, bye!